What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at none other than the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers Chun-Li action figure. And I know this is one a lot of people are excited about. Plenty of you guys have already gotten your hands on it, and I'm a bit late to reviewing it, but I'm really looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, starting off with the sexy packaging. Now, just like the other two, this box is video game themed. It pretty much looks like the arcade game that we would all see at our old arcade stores or Pizza Huts in my case, or anywhere where you would see these little games. I don't know what you call them actually, but where you'd see them posted up, you put a couple quarters in and play them. You got the buttons and stuff right here. You got the window where you can see the figure. Up top, you got somebody's health. Player 2 is getting demolished. You got Chun-Li right there, which is basically her at the character selection screen. Street Fighter 2 Final Challenger Chun-Li, ages 13 and up. Jada, nothing up top, nothing much at the bottom. On the side right here, we've got some other characters, including Vega, which that would be dope if they make him. I'd definitely get that. On this side, we got Cammy, who I also need, and then we got Ryu and Fei Long. Can't tell who that is in the back though. But then anyway, we have a bunch of characters right here, which honestly, I will probably buy most of these, not all of them. There's certain characters I don't have an interest in, but I really hope that they make Akuma. That's one I want. Have they announced him? I don't know. I have to look. But anyway, sexy packaging is really dope. I love it. Let's bust this figure out because we all know that's what we want to talk about. Our sexy queen Chun-Li. Now, I'm sure you guys already know what I did the moment that I took this figure out of the packaging. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick moment of silence to comment below what you think I did. And now we're back to our broadcasting. If you thought anything other than going and pre-ordering another one, then go seek some help, because that's all I did was go and pre-order another one, because man, this thing looks damn cool. Now, I know people have been saying Fei Long is going to be figure of the year. People really love Ryu, but you guys know, if you watched my most recent throwback review of the SH Figuarts Chun-Li, I really only like Street Fighter for the female characters, and Queen Thick Thighs Chun-Li, oh my gosh, she brought all of this on to me from a young age. I remember being a kid and falling in love with Chun-Li just because of how big her legs were. I'm sorry. I want to be completely transparent in this review because I'm just having fun. Chun-Li is thick, yo, and this figure embodies that so perfect, and I love it, man. I am loving this thing a lot more than the other two already, and I want more female characters. But anyway, let's not get too off subject. Let's bring this figure closer and take a look at the details. Detail wise, I'm going to be honest, man. This figure is a masterpiece, yo. I love what they did with her head sculpt. It's painted very, very nicely. I do have a little black smudge right there. It's probably going to come off, but I did want to show that on video just so you guys can see. The hair is painted very clean. The little things that she keeps her hair wrapped up in are very clean also. Would have been cool if they were on hinges, but this is a very soft plastic, so it's not really going to hinder your articulation at all. The outfit, this is probably the best. I love how texturized it is, but at the same time, I love how this blue and yellow just really complement each other. The colors look so beautiful on this figure, man. You got the slim waist right here, and it almost looks like her proportions are kind of off because she's a little narrow up here, really narrow at the waist, and then she just bust wide. She just gets real wide right here at the hips, as she is supposed to. But the more you look at it, the more it's like, that kind of looks off. It almost looks like her body, like she got a BBL or something. But I love it. I don't care. I love this soft plastic right here. The blue on the lower part of the sash, and then the upper part that's sculpted and not actual soft plastic. It's a tad bit different. It's hard to tell, but down here the sash is just a little bit darker. I love what they did with the legs. Oh my gosh, she could let me stop. The sculpt work on these really nice. Not a whole lot of muscle definition in there, but then again, this is based on her Street Fighter 2 look, so it's before the characters were all really extremely overly defined. The feet look really good. I love these boots. Only issue I want to have is at some point these are going to start to brown. It just happens when they have white boots like these. I want to try to take care of them best I can. I love the wrinkles and everything sculpted in there. This figure just looks so nice. Honestly, the only real issue I'd say this figure has would probably be these little gauntlets here. That the silver painted on them isn't the best. It looks a little sloppy in certain areas, but that's not something I'm really going to be looking at, especially on a $20 figure. Like, it's not that serious. But overall, man, this figure is everything people have been saying it is. It is just very aesthetically pleasing, and it just looks amazing. I love it. And in case you didn't know, she is not really all that caked up. So, I mean, she is, but she ain't at the same time. But either way, it looks good, man. I love this thing a whole lot. This might go down as one of my top 10 of the year. Anyway, let's go ahead and put her back and see how tall she is. Now, when it comes to her height to the top of her head, as you guys can see, she's right there. She is pretty much 6 inches to the top of the little bow on her head. Just shy of that, disregarding it. So definitely a tall figure. We will see how she stacks up to other figures from the SH Figuarts and Jada Toys line a little bit later once we get to the size comparisons. Articulation wise, she does have some limitations, but most of them should be expected just by looking at the figure's design. She looks up about that much, which isn't too bad, but it doesn't stick, sadly. She doesn't really look down at all because of the collar. She does get really good tilt and turn. Now the head is on this ball peg right here, and very sturdy, like it's gonna stick, but sadly it just doesn't really help with range too much just because of the design. When you try to get her to look up, the head just kind of goes down. Maybe it's because it isn't sleek enough. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that's all you get. Arms still manage to go up and out about that much, even considering the fact that she's got this big shoulder piece right here. So I still think that's really good, and if you wanted to go further, of course, you can maneuver it around that way also. So you'll still be able to get her in any of those crazy punching poses. You can bring the arms in about that much. If you lift them up maybe a little bit more. So yeah, no more than that. She doesn't have any butterfly joints in there, which I'm fine with. That would have definitely costed this figure or made the price go up a little bit more, so I'm okay with it. She does have a swivel right here. It looks like it's right here, which is weird, but it's actually at the arm. She has double jointed elbows that work very well. She can punch herself in the face or put her hands behind her head. Her hands are on, let's see, I'm just going to call this a Legends hinge because I don't know what it actually is. It's a hinge, but I'm going to call it the Legends hinge. It moves around well enough. It's going to have some restriction just because of this gauntlet piece. But that's to be expected. At the torso, magnificent. It's magnificent. Look at that, yo. Look at that, yo. She can lean all the way back, all the way forward. Rocker, just look at that, yo. She could hit full-blown weave game if you swinging at her. What, you swung? Oh, miss. Up, can't hit me. Up, nope. Up, oh, got him. That's sick, yo. I love it. Anyway, legs go all the way out. So for the spinning kick, that is not going to be a problem. That's dope, man. So good. So good, Jada Toys. She kicks forward all the freaking way. That is perfect. She doesn't really kick back too much, but I'm okay with that. She does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, a bit stiff at first. I might need to put this in some hot water, but they do work very well. They work wonders. She has a swivel right here at the boot also. Ankle pivot, very good. Foot goes up about that much, down about that much. So articulation wise, what more could you ask for, man? This Jada Toys is absolutely killing it, man. I love this. I love this a whole lot. You can get her in pretty much any pose you want to. Granted, again, there are going to be some restrictions But if you want to have Chun-Li boxing, yo, look, she can box, man. This is dope. If you want her to kick, like even a flying kick, there you go. There you go. Yeet. That's not the best, but I mean, I'm doing it on camera. Man, this is sick, yo. I'm having so much fun with this figure. Yo, if you don't got this, go ahead and get it. Anyway, moving on to the accessories. Now, when it comes to accessories, you don't get a whole lot, but you do get enough. First off, she comes with a neutral head sculpt and a pair of fist hands. You then also get a pair of karate chop or martial arts hands, whatever you want to use them for. You can also say Rock Lee hands. That's what I'm going to call them. And then she does come with this really dope yelling, screaming head. This looks damn good, man. I don't know what it is, but Jada Toys is absolutely killing it with their extra head sculpts. This, honestly, I don't know, man. I might like this better than the one that's on her. And as you can see, the bangs are even raised a little bit to show that she's really in an attack pose. That is sick. That attention to detail is just what is making me love this figure even more. That type of stuff is so sick. Anyway, she does also come with her kicking accessory, which I currently have pegged into the stand. This is a translucent blue that is very, very dope, man. I love that they included this. And it pretty much looks just like the SH Figuarts version, except for the fact that this one's blue, that one's yellow. And the stand, I think, actually is better on this one. So I'm all over it, man. These accessories are dope. I'm digging them. Moving on to size comparisons, here she is standing next to the only other figures in the line that we have so far. We have her standing next to the Street Fighter 2 Ryu and the Street Fighter 2 Fei Long. And I know people have been saying Fei Long's the best. I'm going to repeat it again, yo. I think this Chun-Li is taking it. Fei Long's a beast. Don't get me wrong, but man, this Chun-Li is sick. Next up, here she is standing next to some of the SH Figuarts Street Fighter figures. We have her standing next to the Ryu, the Chun-Li, and also the Kin. As you can see, they are still taller than her, but I feel like they're a little on the small side in comparison to her. I don't know, maybe my brain tells me that these two should be bigger, and I could be completely wrong. But either way, she looks really good next to them regardless. Here she is standing next to some more SH Figuarts Street Fighter figures. We have her standing next to the SH Figuarts Sakura, the SH Figuarts Rainbow Mika, who's surprisingly taller than I thought. And then we also have her standing next to the SH Figuarts Vega. Again, looks like she fits in well with these. Last but not least, for some random extras, here she is standing next to the Marvel Legends 2-pack Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, a Metacom toy or Mafex Batman Hush Nightwing, and a Jax Pacific Supersonic. So if I'm being completely honest here, this is one of those figures that doesn't really leave you asking for much more, just because everything is done so exceptionally well. Granted, there are some things that I do wish I could add in, but this is a $20 figure, so you can't just have expectations through the roof. I wish that the pigtails were articulated and that the neck got a little bit better articulation, but other than those two things, there's literally nothing that could have been done better about this figure. I was really afraid of how the arms were going to pose at the shoulder, and I have no issues with those. The joints are tight, they're stiff. Obviously, that means you just kind of got to work them in a little bit, but everything has just been done so well with this figure. And I was thinking about doing a comparison between this and the SH Figuarts. I had in my mind I was going to make that video, but at this point, it would just be completely one-sided, and there'd be no point in me even doing it because I'd be pretty much making the decision for you guys. Now, if you don't have the SH Figuarts, I'm going to tell you, just go ahead and pick this one up. Even if you do have the SH Figuarts, if you like Chun-Li, go ahead and pick this one up. I'm sure you're here for that reason. This figure is sick, man. This is one I'm going to display quite often, and I'm also going to have it posted on my wall because I'm expecting my second one to ship pretty soon, because this thing is just, it's dope, man. I had to get two. Honestly, I'm probably going to go back and get another one because this thing is just that damn good, man. And it really has me having high hopes for other female figures. I really want a Cammy because I missed out on the SHF. If they do Rainbow Mika, oh my gosh. Hopefully they don't mess up on, you guys know. God, man. Give me Sakura, give me Ibuki, give me all of the female characters. I'll buy all of them. And then, of course, there's some male characters I'll get as well, like Bison, maybe E Honda. Just sprinkle in any and everything, and I'm going to try to pick it up with this line because these are dope. Jada Toys is absolutely killing it. Give these guys the DC line so we can get rid of McFarlane. Please, Jada Toys. Try to make that happen if you can. Anyway, I'm just joking around at this point. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.